Exercise 12. This one is doing weighted average number of shares outstanding. I'll fix that later. All right, at the beginning of 2019, Hard & Company had 220,000 shares of $10 per common stock outstanding. During the year, it engaged in the following transactions related to its common stock. And we're supposed to find the weighted average number of shares outstanding for computing the current earnings per share. And then the number of common shares outstanding, actually. Okay, so. All right. So I'm going to have the number of shares issued. And I'm going to have the time outstanding. And I'm going to say other. Well, I'll add columns to it as we go. All right. So we started 1-1 with 220,000 shares. All right. Now, y'all, I do it a little bit different than the book, so it's going to look a little bit different. But you can do it either way, whichever way works for you. This makes the most sense in my head. All right, so on January 1st, we had 220,000 shares. So those 220,000 shares are going to be outstanding all year long. So I'm going to multiply those by 12 over 12. Okay, 12 months out of 12 months. Then on March the 1st, we issued 45,000 shares for cash, just a regular issue. So they're issued on March 1st. So that means they're going to be out for 10 months. 10 out of 12 months. All right, then on June 1st, they issued a 15% stock dividend. All right, those are assumed to be retroactive, and they go back to the beginning of the year. So both of these, I'm going to multiply by 1.15. So here's my stock dividend. All right, because I'm going to have the 220,000 shares plus another 15%. So I can multiply by 1.15. All right, then July 1st, I issued 10,000. That's just a straight issue. So that's 6 out of 12 months. Then August 31st, I had a 2-for-1 split. All right, so that is also retroactive. So I'm going to have my stock split. That's going to double, that's going to double, and that's going to double. Then 10/31, I bought back 95,000 shares for treasury stock, so that's going to be a minus. And there's only November and December left because it's the end of October. All right, so that's going to be times 2 out of 12. And then I reissued some of them on November the 30th, 45,000 shares. That's going to be times 1 over 12. I'm going to make all these. Okay, so then you just multiply that out. So equals that times that. The 12 out of 12 is not actually a number, so I can't multiply by that times that. And 45 times 10 over 12 times 10 times 6 over 12 times the 2 minus 95,000 times 2 divided by 12 and 45,000 divided by 12. That to be you just sum it up. And that is my weighted average shares of common stock outstanding. All right, then they also wanted the actual number of shares. Okay, so for part 2, we had 220,000 shares. Then we added 45,000. So that gives us 265 at that point. Then we had a stock dividend. So I'm multiplying by 1.15. So this is after the stock dividend. And we had another 10,000. Then we had a 2-for-1 stock split. This is the stock split. And after stock split, then we bought back 95,000 shares, and then we sold 45,000. So this is outstanding. This is actual outstanding. At year end. You know, let me put this in here. Let me smooth this down. Stock dividend. So we have after the stock dividend. There, I think I got those lines correct. Makes it a little easier to follow. So this is a number. These are all numbers. These are all shares of stock. Okay, that's it for that one.